Okay, here's my car. On top of Mount Warrigal now. That up there, there's a building up there, which is like a nursing home, which is pretty bloody lucky because they've got a mad view. The old fellas just sit at the windows. But where we park here, we just come up here and have lunch and stuff, but basically that's where we are. All that down there, that's my hometown of Warrilla. And you can see the ocean over there. If you look more down that way, around those trees, to the right, there's that's where Kiama is, down that way. If you keep looking over here, small houses, and down there, got Morley Park where they have a lot of sports down there, soccer, footy, cricket, things like that. Like on Saturdays and Sundays they play it all down there, and they train down there during the week and stuff. That bit of water there is part of the entrance of the Lake Illawarra, which goes right into here. There's all these trees and crap there. I'll show you a bit of that in a minute. But that's part of the lake. There's little islands in the lake as well. If you have a look up there, that big hill there on the ocean there, that's Hill 60, which is a big fort, which basically was full of cannons and guns and that for World War II, because just just on the other side of that hill there's Port Kembla, which is one of Australia's biggest what's it called, like the ports for where like they export steel, grains, cars, what else they got, coal. Basically everything comes out of there, which you can see that big stacker there, that big chimney thing, which is the tallest chimney like stacker in like the southern hemisphere, which is pretty cool. But they don't use that anymore because a lot of pollution comes out of it, and so they try to shut it down. So you can see some other little stackers up there. But on the other side of that hill up there, there's the whole steel works, which is just completely huge. Like it's like another country. You have to have a passport to get in there. If you look down there, you can see those two rock walls. That's basically the entrance to Lake Illawarra. So you can see how the ocean comes in. You can see how the great white shark got in there last time, which is kind of freaky. You should go swimming in there, but I don't know more. I thought a bull shark getting in there was pretty bad, but damn, great white, bloody hell. Yeah, so there's all that. What I'll do is I'll go for a quick walk. Where's my keys? I'm going to leave my keys in the car. Somebody steal the damn things. I'll leave it unlocked. They can't hotwire it. Won't have enough time. But I'll go for a walk up here. It's a little track. When I used to have my four-wheel drive, I used to actually drive down onto this track. Not supposed to, get done by the rangers, but anyway, what can you do, eh? Anyway, so we walk down here more. See, they've got a seat there, we can actually sit there and have lunch, and it's good for the old folks that live in the nursing home over here. But there you get an idea of how big Lake Illawarra is. So you got the entrance, which basically comes up through there. It comes all up into there, and that's only half the lake. Like, well, actually, it's probably about 1/3 of the lake. Just around to the left, around there, around behind the trees, isn't it? The lake goes all the way around, and you can see the other side. There's little islands in the lake. Another suburbs over there, Berkeley, Lake Heights, and so on. You can see the mountains in the background. That's Mount Kira, where I told you about, where I had the you go up, there's a massive lookout, and you can see over the whole Wollongong and that. So basically I live, so cameras all over the place, I live in the city of Shell Harbour, But just up there, just over this little, not the mountains in the background, but just this little bit here, just over the top of that it starts the city of Wollongong. So nobody really knows of Shillabah, so I usually just say that I live in Wollongong. But you can also see all these other big stackers. That's part of the steelworks. Where is it? Those two big round things right there. They're massive and they're full of gas. If they blow up, we're all dead. Which they think that it could be possible terrorist destination. But well, that's my high school that I went to. It's Lake Lawra High. It's pretty cool. Actually, if you look right down there now, you can see people there. Probably wagging class, skipping class. Hope they get detention. Little buggers. They got their basketball courts and so on. It's kind of hard using this without a tripod. I'm all over the joint. Anyway, I'll show you something else. Remember when you said you're going to come out here and I said I found a good place for you to stay? Well, if you look down here, straight down there, you can see those big like pine trees. Basically right there, which is right between the ocean and the lake, is a caravan park. But it's like a resort, like it's got cabins and bungalows and it's a really nice place. So I was going to order one of them, book one of them. And yeah, it would have been mad. But yeah, basically that's my hometown. So now you know what it looks like. So if you ever want to come out here, yeah, I'm sure we'll have a lot to do. There's a lot of stuff around here. And yeah, look at all these houses and everything down there, but yeah. Alrighty.